Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go over all the letters potentially on the violin to help you guys out as far as understanding theory in combination with where the letters are at on the violin. So I have some stickers, and the stickers are representing a normal first finger, a high second finger, third finger, and a fourth finger. So now, as you can see, there's some spaces. So back here, this is considered a low 1. This is considered a low 2. This is considered a high 3 or low 4, depending on which finger you use. So you have low 1, 1, low 2, high 2, 3, high 3, low 4, 4. Those are all the potential spots as far as terminology. So when I say low 2, high 2, that's what I'm referring to. Okay, so the G string is the lowest string on the violin. You can't play any strings lower than that, any notes lower than that. The first note after G is A flat or G sharp, which is where I have my finger here at the low 1 position. Then we have A. Then we have B flat. Then we have B, C, C sharp or D flat. D flat would be played with a low 4, but the same finger position. D, fourth finger on the G, which is also played as open D. You can play either 4 on the G or open D or the same pitch. There's different ways to play it. E flat, low 1 on the D string. E natural, F natural, F sharp, G. So now I've done a 1 octave of notes. So I'll kind of go fast so you can kind of see how that works as far as the sequence of letters. So G, G sharp, A, D flat, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G. So I just basically, if you were to go to a piano and play all the notes from one white key, which let's say is G, and you were to play every single note in a range, that's what I just did. So that's playing every note on the piano, which I'm sure you guys have all done. Okay, so now we're on G. I can keep going, but basically it's the same concept as what I just did, just it's the next octave. So the same letters we're dealing with, just in different spots. So we just like here was G sharp, A flat. This is G sharp, A flat as well, which is high 3 or low 4, depending on what key you're in. So if I'm in a sharp key, I'm going to play G sharp. If I'm in a flat key, I'm going to play A flat. Okay, then we have A natural, fourth finger on the D, which is the same thing as open A. Same concept as what we talked about a minute ago. We have B flat, B, C, low 2, C sharp, high 2, D, D sharp or E flat, depending on the key. So if I'm in 4 sharps, I'm playing D sharp. If I'm in 2 flats, I'm playing E flat. Depends on the finger, or depending on if you're in sharps or flats, is whether you use a 3 or a 4. Then we have E. Then we have F, low 1 on E. This is a tough note to hit in tune a lot of times for people. F sharp, G. So I just went from G to G again. Let me show you or play each of those notes. G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, B sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. So I just played 2 octaves, G to G, G to G. So technically, playing a G major scale would cover exactly from G open to second finger low on the E. Obviously, you don't play every note. That would be a chromatic scale. But like the G major scale, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So I didn't play every note, but I played all the notes that cover the key of G, which is 1 sharp. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. One of those is sharp, F sharp. Okay, hope that makes sense for some of you. So you could keep going, but really, if you're more of a beginner, you're only going to go up to 4th finger on the E string for the first, say, couple years, unless you're Mozart. Then you're going to keep going. So I'll kind of just explain that, though. This is not something you do right away, but you have G sharp, A sharp, or I'm sorry, B flat, A sharp, depending on the key, B, and now I ran out of fingers. But what you can do is shift, and instead of having your 3rd finger here, you can take your 1st finger and put it where that finger is, and now I'm in a different position, which is called 3rd position. So now 3rd position, in 1st position, I was able to play A and B with my 3 and 4, but now I can play it as a 1, A, 2, B, and now I'm able to play a couple more notes. But now if I stay in this position, I really can only play 2 more notes. So if you want to keep going, you have to shift again. For those that have been playing, say, 3-4 years, depending on how you advance, you might only go this far for that amount of time. You might not learn another position for a couple years, whatever. But if you're in this position, you can play A, B, C or C sharp, and D, like that. I'll just give you a rundown quick of how farther you can go. So where my 3 is, I can put a 1. Actually, I'm going to put it in the natural position, which is C natural, D. So what I just played with my 3 and 4, I'm going to basically now put my 1 and 2. So I got C, D, and then F natural would be here, a space apart. See how they're the same space? C, D, F, G. And as you get higher, the spacing starts to get tighter and tighter. So good luck. But yeah, basically you can get all the way up here in an orchestra. So you got 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th. 11th position is possible. Not very common. Like an advanced orchestra covers, say, 7th through 9th once in a while. Very advanced orchestra would cover 11th here and there, barely ever. So there's your rundown of all the notes. Hope this helps. Any questions? All right. Thank you guys for watching.